Meanwhile, guys, out west, the biggest story. After winning 2 games in a row in Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma City Thunder now tied it up against the Lakers. It's 2 games apiece. We talked about this last week. How much trouble right now is Kobe Bryant and the Lakers in?
My brother is so happy because the Lakers look like they're in trouble. But remember, this happened last year where the Houston Rockets took the Lakers to 7 games. The problem with the Thunder is they're young. The problem with the Thunder also is that this has only happened 3 times in NBA history with it, where an 8 seed beat a 1 seed in the playoffs. I'll say this. They got a good future ahead of them being the Oklahoma City Thunder, but there's no way that you can expect them to go back and win a Game 7, even if it gets to that point in L.A.
You're saying Game 7? You're saying 7 games now?
Hey.
Oh, 2 weeks ago you said this would be a sweep.
No, I never said it would be a sweep. All I'm saying is last year, everybody and their mama thought sure that the Rockets had a shot to win this series, their series last year, and they took them to 7, and it didn't matter. They went on to win the NBA championship.
But then they lost Yao Ming, and everyone knows the rest of the story. Jesse, they're in what's called tons of trouble here. The jitters appear to be gone when it comes to the Thunder. You know, they had those first playoff run jitters, young guys in L.A. at the Staples Center versus Kobe and everybody else in the crowd. That's out of the door now. I'm looking at an old Laker team that's starting 5 guys that's in their 30s. I'm looking at a young Thunder team that's starting 5 guys that's in their 20s, the oldest being Christic, that's 26 years old.
Yeah, but for that reason alone, you can't expect them to beat the veterans.
But they're 2-2 now.
But maybe it's a good thing to be young because you just don't know any better.
You can't stop Kevin Durant. They can't stop Russell Westbrook. You can't double either one of them because the other would have a field day. I thought that Gasol and Bynum in the paint would be the difference maker. And yeah, they're scoring points, but they're not making a difference. They're not doing anything. And Kobe, I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if he's tired, but he's not Kobe.
He's a little bit of both.
I just talked about Dwayne Wade taking over because his team needed him to. Where is Kobe? He hadn't gone over 25 points. Where is he?
Doug, I've been telling you for 2 months, Lakers are vulnerable. Kobe is looking old and tired. He played way too many minutes, thanks to Phil Jackson. Derek Fisher is just looking old and slow, and he is getting abused by Westbrook. That's a complete mismatch. And Ron Artest, their big pickup, in place of Trevor Ariza, is just looking lost to me. Even on defense, he's looking lost, but especially in what's become for him that devil's triangle of an offense. And all of a sudden, I'm not going to say that the Thunder can win this series because I don't think they can. But with the strongest, craziest, loudest home court advantage now in the NBA, they're going to get this to 7 games. And your guys are going to have to gut it out for 7 games. And it's going to make Kobe feel even older and tireder after these 7 games are over. So, man, going forward, the West is wide open.
The fans in Oklahoma City look like the Cameron Crazies.
They are.
It's unbelievable.
And on a side note, I kind of feel sorry for Seattle. They struggled with this team being down for so many years after Gary Payton and those guys left. And they lose their team, and for the next 10 years, they are set in Oklahoma City. They are set.
Kobe Bryant did not take a shot in the first 15 minutes or so in this game. If you're Phil Jackson, you okay with that? You need this win.
We'll be okay. It's typical weird Kobe. He has reared his ugly head.